I found a way to feed the people 24 hours, 7 days a week for free. Okay? Let me get started. It's an N.D.A. non-disclosure agreement. I'm asking the government, the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump, to respect me. I'm looking for the cheapest rates. Ready? Chef Boyardee, you bring it into my church warehouse, right? My church warehouse. Chef Boyardee, I empty out, I remove the paper. I put this in the paper bundle buildup, okay? I empty out the can of Chef Boyardee and place the food in a container for the people. That's the first plate. I recycle this in a reverse recycling machine. I just made 10 cents and I'm waiting to do it again to build up 2,000 to 10,000 pounds to take to the landfill to get my money for the 2,000 to 10,000 pounds. I do that with soda. See, they're two different cans. And I do that with water, plastic. I also do that with milk, which is cardboard, and all plastic, and all those different types of drinks. Because the key is Chef Boyardee. I get 10 cents on my reverse bundle, on my reverse recycling machine. I get 10 cents per deposit. And then on the bundle build up, I get 2,000 to 10,000 pounds to take to the landfill to get money for the pound weight. I'm asking the government to please help me so that I don't get cheated. This is an N.D.A. non-disclosure agreement. My name is Johnny Williams, 144-58-00NO0062. I just made 30 cents and I'm trying to build up the 2,000 to 10,000 pounds on each and every product per deposit. I'm trying to establish this business to be 24 hours, 7 days a week. 6 different shifts instead of 2 or 3 so that I can have more people working there instead of just 1 or 2 people when everybody's looking for work. Minimum wage. And constantly making money. I also am looking for the government to please not cheat me. I don't know where to open up these places, even though there are a lot of vacant places and a lot of places looking for help and aid. If you don't believe me, in New York State, New York City, the 5 boroughs, Neighbors Partnership closed after 40 years. They're not going to use my program unless I approve it. The other companies that give food out there to the people, they're in need of help, they're losing and are closing. There used to be a place where in the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump said that there's a certain number of factories that are no longer there, closed, and a place like mine would be a benefit in their place to start business where they will be making minimum wage per hour. So now you have an idea of what it is that food is constantly coming in 24 hours, 7 days a week, where people are constantly recycling the food 24 hours, 7 days a week, waiting in line to eat, and the cans are getting recycled, the plastic gets recycled, the cardboard gets recycled, the pallets go back to get reloaded, and everything is constantly on a recycled basis where the people are constantly going to be lining up day and night to be fed. I'm asking President Donald Trump to please help me. I'm looking for a way to do this cheap and correct to my FULL full benefit. Again, this is a non-disclosure agreement. I'm doing it in directions of the Holy Cross. I'm asking anybody, don't try to steal my idea because it would be a sin. Holy hallelujah, forgive me for sins. And I believe that this is something that can work to aid the people. especially me, I will be making money. I'm not lying to you. I am going to make money, and I am not looking for partners. Don't believe I want partners. I don't want no partners. No stock and bonds partners. No business stocks. No shareholders. None of that. I'm trying to do this in the cheapest way to get the people fed. Neighbors, partners in New York City did it for 40 years, but it was a different program. They lasted 40 years. But just like the food pantries and neighbors partners, whether you like it or not, we're always constantly begging for aid to help feed the people, to get the money in to feed the people. Commercials out there asking for $40, $45, $20, $25. I found a way to do it where I make money and the people are being fed. There's gonna be bathrooms, and when it's right, they will be closed. But there's gonna be bathrooms. When there's bathrooms. But the goal is to give you your food and be on your way. Don't hang out. Just get your food and be on your way. Reverse recycling machines. I get the 10 cents plus the bundle buildup. I also am planning on doing things with the money I make, which is depositing correct amounts to welfare and a few things so that the welfare can come back up from $100 a month to whatever it is, especially the health plan. Again, the food keeps coming into the warehouse, and as the food keeps coming in, I keep recycling them. And the people that are waiting online are constantly receiving food. This being done 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is a great plan. It'll reinforce the United States of America. Food and water, food and soda. I'm trying to do it with a church. I wanna do warehouse church. The warehouse with the reverse recycling machine to have the church there, because the church will always be respected. The directions of the Holy Cross. You get your food from the warehouse and you keep on going on your way. 24 hours, 7 days a week. When you want more food, get online to get food, because that is what's going to be there constant. I don't know what else to tell you, Mr. Donald Trump, but that's what it is. When you believe in something else, I'm not giving anybody any money. I'm keeping the money to myself. I'm keeping everything to myself. And in the directions of the Holy Cross, I'm keeping it to myself. I'm not giving it to any dictionaries of any height, any nouns, or any actions. When you understand what I'm doing and that there's food for everybody, water and drinks, understand that I'm trying to also tell you that the word legal means that I can do it legally with legal ways. Mr. Donald Trump, marijuana is legal. Beer is legal. Alcohol is legal. Tobacco is legal. When you see bottles, paper, cardboard, and recycling there, don't tell me that I'm in sin. Don't tell me that I'm being wrong for recycling a bottle of vodka for a glass. It's metal, glass, plastic, cardboard, and plastic. Don't tell me that I'm in sin for recycling a glass of vodka, plastic paper, or cardboard paper of tobacco, or the cardboard box of tobacco, when it's all there legal. When I do what I do and I get the licenses and everything that I'm asking Donald Trump to provide me, the whole thing that I just see it working the way I always want it to, like any factory, any store, everything, all letters and numbers of the alphabet, and it's all there working and happening. I constantly will be receiving endless amounts of inventory to tell the people, there's your food and drink. Be on your way. Come back when you need to feed yourself more. I don't know what else to tell you, but this is a good idea and a good way to aid all those factories that are closed all across the United States of America, especially in New York City, New York State, the 5 boroughs, where they're complaining that the homeless shelters are too close to the schools, factories, that provide food for you to get your food and be on your way is a good way of saying the church is there too. Get your food, finish using the bathroom, get your food, and leave. Can't believe the factory? Constant food. It helps you be fed and be clean. Money is there to be made for me. You eating your food is what it is. Every time I make my money and my bundle build up and everything, it keeps reinforcing and recycling the metal, the plastic, the cardboard, and everything, and putting food there every day. Fresh food. Fresh food, constant food. Every day, day and night, you eating food. You'll be online because the doors will be open 24/7. That's one thing I know about the business that I'm gonna see. My goal is the can and the plastic. It's how I make my money, and the paper on the reverse recycling machine. Everybody knows you get 5 cents. I'm trying to get 10 cents. I want 10 cents plus the bundle buildup. On the bundle buildup, I make on the 10 cents I make. When I make, I reinforce. When I reinforce, I keep making. When I keep making, it just keeps happening. And I tell the people, the food that I'm throwing away, don't waste your time with the food that I'm throwing away. Get online and get fresh food. Get fresh food, fresh water, fresh milk that comes in the cardboard. Make sure you understand, Mr. Donald Trump, that a refrigerated section needs to be there for the water and the milk. Fresh food. Also, for the babies, your milk cans comes in cans. Your milk comes in cans.
It's 3:30 a.m.
Sorry about that. This is the directions of the Holy Cross. Okay? My name is Johnny Williams. Babies, your milk comes in cans. Okay? Those cans can be recycled. Pampers come in cardboard. Those cardboard boxes can get recycled. When you understand, Mr. Donald Trump, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to establish an entire recycling program foundation. I'm trying to get it all. I want all the letters and numbers of the alphabet. My own landfill and everything. Those landfills that are there are always being disrespectful and cheated. I want the whole thing for myself, constantly making money. I'm not looking for a partnership. I'm not looking for no Donald Trump partners. I'm not looking for anything except result. The cheapest rates. I need reinforced reverse recycling machines, areas for the inventory to constantly be coming in day and night every 24 hours, because you're gonna have tractor trailers constantly unloading the freight, which is food to feed the people and to keep on going. It can start small. It really can start small. You can use a straight truck to deliver the pallets, and every day you empty out the Chef Boyardee can, get it recycled on a reverse recycling machine, and every day the truck can be delivering constantly to the spot that it is, while the reverse recycling machine is doing what it is with the 10 cents and the bundle build up 2 to 10,000 pounds on the can. I'm asking you for your help, Mr. Donald Trump. I believe you can use empty parking lots. People stay out there in their tents, put tents out there the way they did in the movies, and with the people with the immigration, have them work 24 hours, 7 days a week, where the food is constantly being put there, and there's always food, Chef Boyardee food, soda, milk, water, and people are constantly being fed. The bathrooms are constantly being recycled, and people are always being fed. The military has experience in this. Uh, the Tony Montana movie tells you how they used to live there with Cuba, the parking places, the recent places where they used to have the people living headquarters, where they used to have the people in empty areas with tents living, winter, spring, summer, fall. The welfare, the not the welfare, but the recycling program, I call it landfill me up. Yummy, that's good. But I call it N.D.A, non-disclosure agreement. I'm trying to get you to understand that it's like that confession spot in the Catholic churches, but it's not, because what I'm doing is not Catholic church, it's Holy Cross, where you have confessions. I don't want nobody to be in my way when I'm eating. So my confession is that I'm eating for myself. Confessions, N.D.A, non-disclosure agreement. Landfill me up. Yummy. That's good. And when I get that, it's the law. I don't need to confess it to you. But eating is eating, correct? So when you think it's a scam, don't think it's a scam. There's food there 24 hours, 7 days a week. There's cigarettes there. You keep thinking I haven't seen people poor and crying that they can't get a cigarette. $20 for a pack of cigarettes. It's food there, water, and soda and milk. But it has to be done correct, Mr. Donald Trump. If you open up a warehouse, the first thing that's gonna happen when you do it, even though you need a refrigerated section, is that there's gonna be food constantly being thrown away into the garbage until the people find out. If you put it near a place, like in New York State, the boroughs, all the boroughs and all those different factories, the people will go there when they find out. But that brown garbage can in New York State is part of what's gonna be happening. And when I fill that up, I'm also expecting to be making money there. In other words, Mr. Donald Trump, I'm telling you, I want to make money. The focus is the reverse recycling machine. It has to be made correct. It has to be able to crush excessively fast 2,000 pounds. When it crushes 2,000 pounds, I'll be set. The reverse recycling machine crushes the Chef Boyardee can, 2,000 pounds. The paper is separated for the bundle buildup. I get my 10 cents from the can being crushed to be recycled. On the bundle buildup, 10,000 pounds. 2 to 10,000 pounds to take to the landfill, which I most likely own. I'll get a certain amount. And then it keeps on going from there. While everything keeps getting recycled. I know there's an alphabetical order process. There is an alphabetical order process to get it all done. Feeding the people 24 hours, 7 days a week. Because, Mr. Donald Trump, you see people crying every day that they need to eat, that they're hungry. They're begging the people to give them money. To have a place, big or small, I see it small with one reverse recycling machine, recycling the Chef Boyardee can. Constantly recycling the Chef Boyardee can. The straight trucks showing up to put more pallets to reinforce. This can be done with the military. The military knows how to do it. And the people getting their food and leaving and having food 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, puts an end to the begging and to the hunger at a correct, great percent when it is done correct. And I believe that this will also promote business when it is done correct. It has to be done correct. So, I don't know what else to tell you. I tried to explain it in simplest form. The reverse recycling machine usually gives you 5 to 10 cents every time you deposit. And I'm also understanding, that it has to be, it's an entire process that you have to understand correct way to do it. I'm asking Coca-Cola bottling companies for the bottles and cans to be recycled. I get a certain amount of, like in the 5 boroughs, I get a certain amount of bottles and cans per day that are constantly being emptied out. The soda gets emptied out. Don't send me an empty bottle. Don't send me an empty can. The soda gets emptied out and recycled at the reverse recycling machine so that I can get my 10 cents per bottle per can, and the bundle build up 2 all the way to 10,000 pounds. I send it to the landfill and I get my money. This is my goal, Mr. Donald Trump, and I'm trying to do it correct way. I know that there's a lot of people and things that know how to do it business wise. I'm also asking you, Mr. Donald Trump. My name is Johnny Williams 144-58-00 or 0062. It's most likely 144-58-0062. The American Bank. You can do it there with American Bank. That's my name and social security number. And just start it. Don't wait. Just start it. You find a parking lot or area where there's people. You put the reverse recycling machine there to start it, and you start feeding the people right there in alphabetical order, and you start making money to take it to the land, to take the bundle buildup of the 2 to 10,000 pounds to the landfill and get money at the end of the month. The landfill is gonna say that you need a LLC. I'm gonna tell you that I want it under my name, and that it has to result in me. It has to be direct deposit to the bank for me. When it starts accumulating, start reinforcing everything. I don't know if you understand that 24 hours, 7 days a week, constantly working, the 2 to 10,000 pounds of bundle buildup, it will be a total amount every day per day. You're saying, oh, you're throwing away food. The food that does not get eaten by the people because they're not there at the hours that it is online goes into the brown garbage cans to go into the garbage, while the food for the people are there because they're there collecting their food. When they're not there collecting the food, the company still keeps on working and making the bundles exist 24 hours, 7 days a week. They keep making it exist and keep having it to exist. When it keeps getting recycled, the extra food goes into garbage so that fresher food can be there for the people. When the people, they're gonna be waiting hours online because the hours of the days that they work or hours of the days that they're there is not, you're not gonna be waiting there hours online. You're gonna be online to make it to the front of the line to get your food, and then you're gonna be on your way, and then you're gonna return back again to get more food, because it's not just once a week or once a month or twice a month. It's something for the people, where they can constantly be getting food and constantly be having food to eat. While they have food to eat, my church warehouse is making money on the 10 cents and on the bundle buildup. When you need to see more of this, Mr. Donald Trump, I'm also on TikTok. I think it's at Boring Quiet. I'm not sure. At Boring Quiet. I'm on YouTube. Icxcnika space OBEY space N.D.A, and you'll find me. When you understand what I'm trying to do, Mr. Donald Trump, understand that it's in the directions of the Holy Cross. I'm claiming all amendments all the time. Directions of the Holy Cross with the religion amendments, while I'm claiming all the amendments. And I also am looking, Mr. Donald Trump, I want you to understand that this is the logo that I'm working on for my warehouse church. I'm still working on it This is the second. This is the first one, but I like the second one better. And I believe that the people should be fed while they're looking to prosper. You see, I always tell the people in my movies. I always try to tell the people. I understand that the government is spending $10 million, $100 million, a few $100 million to make a park or to make something exist in the area. But I always say, what am I gonna benefit? What am I gonna benefit out of it? And my answer is, with the land fill me up, I benefit getting food and a good bathroom to take a shower and be clean. That I believe that's a good benefit, Mr. Donald Trump. I also believe that I should not be cheated. Every letter and number of the alphabet is done in the Holy Cross way, N.D.A, non-disclosure agreement. With the confession part that I'm trying to put there. And I believe I should be respected, and I should be allowed full advantage of the inventory that I'm asking for to aid and help the people and do what it is, which is prosper and make money to reinforce and to make money for myself. When I benefit this, Mr. Donald Trump, please make sure that I'm doing everything that I can. I'm on. Don't expect anything. Don't expect energetic stuff from me. I'm on disability right now. I had a problem with a heart attack and everything, and more than $400 per month is excessively difficult, especially while on welfare and everything. It's excessively difficult. The reverse recycling machine program is a good program. That's my program, even though there's stores that have a reverse recycling machine, but they're not giving you anything. They're telling you to deposit, make your 5 cents and leave. I'm telling you, I need places. There are warehouses and places that used to be businesses that are closed, that are excessively big. BJ warehouses, BJ stores, Costco stores, and a few other stores that are excessively big that are closed in different states, and factories and warehouses, where the reverse recycling machine would benefit the people and me to get their food. So, parks are good. Parks are a good place to do this. Schools are a good place to do this. You take the gym and you put in the reverse recycling machine there with Chef Boyardee, the soda cans, the bottling company's soda cans and bottles, and the Poland Spring water, and you have school gyms where the kids are being fed day and night. That's a different program that I want to talk to you about one day when it comes to the schools, having that program that I want to start. I believe it's a good program where I make my money, and the teachers and equipment are there. But I cannot be cheated. I always get cheated. I'm not looking to be cheated, and I'm not looking for partners. It's just me by myself. My name is Johnny Williams, 144-58-0062. I believe that you have all permission to start this program, Mr. Donald Trump, without having to see me, without needing me anywhere near. The program starts with the military, KP duty, and fill me up, young me, that's good. And straight direct deposit with my name, Johnny Williams, 144-58-0062 at all my accounts. There's 2 accounts, the 10 cents and the bundle buildup. And everything is working in alphabetical order. A lot of companies already know how to do what I'm doing, the entire religion, but they don't do it. I'm telling you, Donald Trump, that I want to do it. There are a lot of companies out there that have existed for years, and with the LLC and constant existing, I believe, Donald Trump, that the people can be fed and America can be great again. But I don't believe that the alphabetical order of flags against the word history and the amendment rights religion should be condemned. I don't believe certain things should be condemned. The alphabetical order of history is something that is and has happened and should not be an offense, because knowing the history is what helps us in the future. So when everything happens, you don't need me to be there, Donald Trump, to have your business people start my business. This is a logo that I'm working on, and it's not finished yet, but I'm working on it. Again, Mr. Donald Trump, the program Neighbors Partners, or Partners Neighbors, Neighbors Partners, is something that was there for 40 years without my program. If you put my program there, they have to abide by my laws, and I believe that you know very well that it can be restarted again. Even though they closed, it can be restarted again. There's a movie theater where in New York closed. You can do it there unless they open up to make it another movie theater. There's a lot of places where you can open up these reverse recycling machines with the inventory that they have of food, to recycle the food and throw away the food and recycle the cans. Don't recycle the food, throw away the food and let the people eat their fresh food, and recycle the cans, the glass, the cardboard, the plastic. Constant recycling. I don't know what else to tell you, Mr. Donald Trump. I'm repeating myself. But to have food is something great, to be wherever you are with a full stomach. With a F-U-L-L, full stomach. Not a fool's stomach, F-O-O-L. But a F-U-L-L, full stomach. I know I'll make money. And again, Mr. Donald Trump, let's make America great again. It's the quote you keep hearing, right? I disagree with the train. And like I want a train, having a train going to London, England, whatever, I disagree with that. I said, let the train go around the corner, all the way from Canada, all the way down to Florida, make the right, all the way past Texas to California, make the right, all the way up to Canada, make the right, and you have a full circle train shuttling to different places and going all around. But that's a different story. Again, Mr. Donald Trump, President of the United States of America, doing the alphabetical order thing in alphabetical order. This will help the people. And my name is Johnny Williams, 144-58-0062. You have business experience. I'm not looking for partners. This is something that can help people a lot. You know what to do, Mr. Donald Trump. I don't need to be there. Computers prove it when they ask for signatures. Put it right there. When they ask for signatures. And this testimony right here is what it is. So, you know, God bless you, Mr. Donald Trump. American flag all the way. Especially the history of American flags all the way. I think they should be active in every state. You should look into it. And especially for every state. And I believe that the history of flags should be legal, especially when the amendments, when there's a problem, it should be solved. Holy hallelujah, forgive me for sins. Let's continue on. But don't come to see me, Mr. Donald Trump, to waste time. You could open up the reverse recycling machine with the history alone of locations of where you had people because of immigration and people because of that they were becoming state. You believe that they walked from distance from where they are to the United States of America, and you're saying that they don't put effort when it is? You're saying they don't put effort when they have to put effort? They will live in tents and have their beds there and everything. Those reverse recycling machines will feed all those people if my idea was there. So let's continue. Holy hallelujah, forgive me for sins.